see a huge amount of synergy across these three heroes, except for the setup like you talked about with the Leech Seed, but that falls off pretty damn quick, and you've got Enchantress there with heals, the double stun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it will be Cheshire Cat headed to the off lane. The big question is, where will these dire supports go? And oh, Cheshire Cat, he's going to walk right into the danger zone. He sees the Treant. Now he takes the stun. Oh, Doombringer. Now he takes a gush. This should be a first blood. Even force the skill up of living armor to try to buy him some time. This is Smash works wonders. You see Cheshire Cat with 3 last hits compared to the 17 of the Tidehunter. That opens up a lot of room for the supports to focus on the mid lane. And yeah, sure, Viper's free farming up in the top lane, but Alliance are making up for it in other parts of the map. Shot Show gets initiated upon. Bulldog even TP's in. Living armor already taken off as the tornado does some extra damage. Shot Show falls once again. We just sick now gets dove, and this will be a 2-for-0 exchange easily. Very timely manner.
I think the Tide's kind of a bit of tempo control. We will see another gank towards bottom lane.
Yeah, they forced out the Scorched Earth, so Cheshire Cat's in a bit of trouble. Has the Ward Stomp there, and they'll burn a Ravage for this. Connects on 2. Bulldog's there with Treants. They'll find the first kill. Now J4 could be in a sticky wicket himself. Puts Chessie into the Nightmare, and still not out of range of the Gush. Misery and Loda rotate over. There's your Magic Missile. And it's another set of kills for Alliance. Now they'll just transition this into a nice, easy tier 1.
Cooldown initiation, so yeah. Fast blink on Loda would be great.
Throws out a stun on Moon. They're starting to converge on Loda here. Viper does have his ultimate at the ready. The Magic Missile comes out onto the Bane. Shotshell off to the side is level 6, but no ultimate skilled up. Chessie in the middle of the fray. No Ravage. He will take the Viper Strike, and DP finds a kill onto the Vengeful Spirit, but they lose their Treant in exchange. Now Loda comes right back in, connects with the Storm Bolt, and will be forced to about phase. Poison attacks enough to bring him down, and Bane will get credit for that one. PowerRangers fine, but I think Alliance are more just interested in this tower. That's where they'll focus most of their efforts. Treant is now level 6, but doesn't skill Overgrowth. Wow, that's a little surprising.
That's gonna be this quick.
Yeah. Okay, here's a swap on the Moon, though. The Ravage to follow up. Moon still gets off the mech, but it's not enough to keep him alive. Alliance will use their mech as Doom presses forward. Once again, Misery caught inside of the Fiend's grip there. Chessie will just try to TP home. He will not be successful on that front. Loda and Misery both fall, and it ends as a 1-for-3.
Look at Doom's. He's gonna reveal the smoke.
Beautiful positioning. They put down an Observer Ward, so they know Cheshire Cat is there. Even if they get the Doom here, he pops his BKB. Doom's Loda straight away. Now there's no BKB for him. There's the Viper Strike. The tier 2 tower has already fallen. Doom will blink forward. Misery and Loda will fall simultaneously. And the rest of the next engagement, they'll smoke once again. It gets broken by Moon as he heads up to the secret shop. He will get dropped pretty quickly here, it looks like. Mech gets used. We just big Overgrowth. Chessie connects with a Ravage to buy them some time. Bulldog throws the ulti through, and J4, he is definitely going to go down. We just sick may fall as well. But 2 supports, they keep their Viper alive, or do they? Yeah, he'll TP home, and he will survive. Orchid not even close to enough damage to bring him down. Enchantress, Ake is now level 11 with the Ags complete, so maybe just looking towards a Mask of Madness, Assault Cross, all those attack speed items to really up her damage. Shotchlo, you are in an awkward position there, buddy. I'm not really sure what the plan was.
Okay. He hit the gem too.
Why did he do that? I thought he had a Force Staff or something at first and he was just going to hop up the cliff, but...
At the moment, might be saving for buyback just to be on the safe side. They don't desperately need the site this second, but at the same time it could give them some pick-off opportunities. And
uh-oh, they scouted out, they've got the gems. Oh, they even ravaged for it. We just sick in J4. Daedalus with God's Strength at level 20. He hits hard and he hits fast, and with the double Ravage, all that cleave damage will really start to add up. Here we go, initiation on the Moon. He'll get swapped and take a stun to start things off. Chessie with the double Ravage, maybe burns the second one a little bit quick. The BKB from Cheshire Cat was popped. Will finish off the Tide. And that'll be a 1-for-1 trade to get things started. It looks like PowerRangers will actually take this fight. Bulldog, nice play there to scoot to the high ground, but oh, he gets finished off by a Crypt Swarm as he tries to TP home. With the double Ravage, it still ends as a 1-for-2 in favor of PowerRangers.
And that was with Doom being used on the Tide after he double ravaged. It's going to be a 1-for-3. They've put Enchantress as well.
Oh my gosh.
He's done for.
Should he have been a little more patient with that second? On the other side, both teams just completely turtled up. And there we go, initiation onto Doom. He'll pop his BKB to get things started. Again, Doom right onto Loda. There's the overgrowth from We Just 6. Shot slow pressing forward with the ultimate online. Misery caught inside of the Fiend's grip. Loda goes down as well. That's a gem that hits the deck. Alliance will trade a quick 2-0.
We'll see. If they want to fight this, Doom has to be very careful with his positioning.
Yep, Jesse in the tree line. Sven action out forward. This time Loda gets off the BKB. First Ravage flies through, connects on 3. Second one connects on 4. It'll be a dead Death Prophet. She'll buy back. Cheshire Cat falls as he gets swapped. There's We Just 6 coming in with a big overgrowth. But there's just no follow-up damage. He'll hop into his death. Moon survives for now. Shotshell comes back. Shivas, Exorcism online. Loda will be the first to go down, it looks like. He has the Aegis of the Immortal coming right back up. And this is just not the fight that disjoints the stun with the Yules. Pops the Shivas on the run, but he'll get locked in place once more. He does not have a buyback here. He will survive the onslaught. Loda caught inside of the Fiend's grip. The overgrowth has already flown through. Bulldog taking heavy damage off to the side. He goes down. Loda falls as well, and now the Power Rangers take the fight they were looking for. Buybacks are available on both of the fallen heroes on the side of Alliance, so this will not be a game-ending push, but they'll lose Ake as well. Looks like a 3-0 exchange at the very least, and they should be able to force out some buybacks here. There's a level death, hits him.
As the Yules were off, he would have gotten Ravage, and then they would just lose the Death Prophet, lose the fight, but Doom showed up just as Tide was about to Ravage, and Tide did not use a single Ravage in that fight.
Yeah, there's a buyback from Sven, and Nature's Prophet buys back as well. Ravage number 1, refresh, Ravage number 2. It'll be enough to finish off the Treant. Moon in the front lines taking heavy damage, throws out a Viper Strike, but Doom is still alive. He's just tanking it up in the front lines, and Enchantress will even buy back. Pops his BKB, now on the back foot. Power Rangers will concede at least 3 deaths here. There's the Sprout, and he will fall. No, a 3-0 the other way. The top lane pushing into the Doom BOTs towards mid, and PR look to take another fight. Buyback scenario. It's just the Vengeful Spirit who has it. Shotshell gets swapped once again. Manages to get off the Yules before the Ravage comes out. Second Ravage from Chessie. Shotshell goes down just seconds later. Impetus chunking into the Doom. Or pardon me, the Bane. Now Doom in the front line, pops his BKB, it'll expire, and he'll get turned into a piggy. Enchantress gets doomed off to the backside, but it just doesn't seem to matter. It's a 2-0 going in favor of Alliance. Now the Stormbolt onto Cheshire Cat, he goes down. We Just 6 on the run. He may survive trying to TP home, but it just doesn't matter. It's only a Treant. Doom didn't get right now, cruising down the freeway, brake lines cut. He'll take a Viper Strike, but now the last layer of racks are exposed. Chessie, no Ravage available, but looks like they don't even need it. Overgrowth on 5. We Just 6 will get dropped moments later. Moon now stuck inside of the Sprout. Living Armor flies through, but it only does so much. Loda in some trouble, but he still has the Aegis of the Immortal. It just doesn't matter. Now Viper goes down. Yule's on the DP. Without an Exorcism, she's basically useless. Buyback comes out from the Viper. Bulldog taking some Viper Strikes, caught inside of the Fiend's grip. There's the swap from Misery to keep him alive, and that'll demoralize Power Rangers enough to tap out. GG, well played, and an intense 52-minute game to round off our day of coverage, but Alliance do prove victorious with the farmed Loda Sven and Chessie's double Ravages.
Well, they've for once taken out Power Rangers in the Starladder group stage. A team who's beaten them time and time again, so Alliance will have to get that monkey off their back.
Yeah, that is definitely a morale booster, if nothing else, but what a game. Pretty close, and again, Power Rangers gave them a good run for their money. I actually agree with you, though. I think if that Death Prophet had just picked up a BKB sooner rather than, well, she didn't have it at all, but instead of the heart, that could have been a completely different fight at the end up at the Radiant base.
Yeah, the execution from Alliance is a little bit better, knowing they can burst down the Death Prophet. Like, they go on the Death Prophet, even